Welcome back everyone. I'm up at the deer farm. As you'll see, look, there's only one wind turbine now. They've took one down. Perhaps it weren't doing its job. So only one wind turbine. The other one's there in the field in pieces. Yeah, so just the one now. So I'm up at the deer farm and I'm checking, got to check these bees. I've got to check all the bees. Look at them bloody birds back up. I've got to check all the bees because we're still getting a blackberry flower. I've got to check all the bees because I didn't do it yesterday. Usually I'll do one site Saturday, one site Sunday, or one site Saturday, two sites Sunday, all the other way around. But I didn't do that yesterday because I was down at the carnival with the little honey stall. It was a good day, we did well. We sold a bit of honey to put, so we've got money to put back into the Happybees operation. So it went well, and yeah, got a really good suntan. All my head and face bloody burned. So see what these bees are up to. No, B52 there, or whatever it is. No, Lancaster bomber, isn't it? Low and slow. So them bees in that hive there are still wild, man. They're still wild. Anyway, I've been through that hive, that hive. I'm pretty sure they've got a new queen now. So there was eggs, one egg in each cell, but not a good pattern so far. So I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe just fresh mated, and she's just getting her pattern up, but we'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, they're still wild. They're still a bit angry. Look. Anyway, I'm done. I took the super off that one because I didn't need it. Yeah, up to the farm now. Empty some of this stuff out my truck. So I'm down the farm now. I'm sure we got a wasp nest in one of these boxes. I'll have a look in a minute. Just lock them all in. Spot them with rain. We could do with a bit of rain. So the hive up the deer farms, I'm pretty sure it's got a queen, but we'll have to give it another week. This is the colony. This was a swarm that went into the box. I just see another guy. I just see a guy in Desborough when I was just before I was coming up here with he's got a hive in his garden. There was a swarm in it. It's actually from where I think it was 2 years ago. Well, it must have been 2 years ago or 3 years ago that me and Owen went up and collected a swarm out of the guy's shed. Well, the person that lived there before him out of his shed. And well, them bees are still going strong. So he asked me if I'd go and have a look with him at his bees just to make sure everything's alright. So next Sunday, I said next Sunday after I'm done, because I've got a bit more time next Sunday, after I'm done my bees, I'll go and have a look at his bees. So these bees are expanding, which is a good sign. Getting bigger. He said his bees are all calm and stuff. It was a swarm from Birmingham though, but they were all calm, and these ones are all nice and calm. That's what we want. The ones in that lion's hive, mate, they are violent. So they'll probably end up re-queening. We'll do a check on them, a really good check, and I'll go through the whole box with and show everyone. These are packing this out with honey. That's stackarooned with honey. Yeah, so as I was talking to the guy, I was saying to him it's been a funny year this year for beekeeping. Like, the bees should be on mad flow now, but there's nothing. Probably going to end up giving them a little bit of feedy weedy. So I am seeing eggs down in all the spaces. That side's honey though. Yeah, I am seeing eggs in there. So they built this a bit wonky because obviously this was the cutout. This was the colony that collapsed in the shed. But I am seeing eggs and larvae. So we just got to hope and pray it's not a no, that's definitely not a drone layer. Well, you can't never say definitely not a drone layer, Mark. You'd be tempting fate. So this frame here was 2 bits of comb that I put together with elastic bands. So there's no wire in it. Well, I don't think there is a wire in this one. No, there's no wire in this one. This was an elastic band frame. So it was 2 bits of comb held together in the frame with elastic bands, and the bees have stuck it up. Yeah, so we're seeing eggs and stuff down in there. Be really careful because we don't want to muller the queen. I'm quite disappointed, like, of the bees from the deer farm apiary and how that's gone, because they've gone from massive beautiful colonies and then them birds moved in and pretty much wiped them out. The colonies up there are aggressive now, and I reckon that's why, because they're slowly getting picked off by bloody them birds. No, I am seeing eggs everywhere in here, so. Oh look, bee doing the waggle dance there, look. Oh, here, my belly. Another one should have done it here. You see, they chew the elastic bands off and then drag them out the hive. I often wonder, when they chew the band and it snaps and it like pings like a bungee, the bees must go flying and they must think, what the hell is going on here? I'm just checking some of these brood. So we'll just check them again next week then. They seem to be doing alright. So I'd have thought she'd have been around here. So we'll leave them to their business, their business. We'll check them again next week. Yeah, everything seems to have really just massively slowed down on the old bees. Can't say they need feeding, because as you see there was plenty of honey in there. Just a strange old beekeeping here, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to run through them all, so you don't want to see all that, because that's going to bore you to death, isn't it? Bore you to tears. So it's not looking good on these. These are looking like a drone layer. Look at all that. That's looking like another drone laying hive. That's 3 this year. Right, so I've done all 3 sites now. I've had to do one combination on this. I've just done a shakeout on the hive that used to be there. The nuke was doing well, but the one in the full hive weren't. These bees are attacky. Ah! My finger! Let me just put my gloves on. As I was saying before, that bee rudely stung me on the finger. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I did a shakeout, not on the 5-frame nuke, because that's going really strong. So the hive that was next to it, there was virtually any bees in it, so I shook them out on the floor and then put the 5-frame nuke in the hive. And now all the bees are going back there. They won't kill the queen because they didn't have a queen themselves. So, but it's bee chaos now. We need to have a little strim, clear the hives. This needs to go in a hive and this needs to go in a hive. And we've added supers to that one. They got a super, that got a super, and that got a super. So yeah, everything's doing all right really down here. That stand's a bit dodgy. But yeah, they're all doing well. They're all doing all right. So we'll leave them, let them be. Sorry girls to cause a bit of chaos for you, but you know you got a big house. Oh yeah, big shout out to the Treasure Fam and Marlin and Aurora. I got a sneaky win on the sticker pack giveaway, and the stickers arrived the other day, so they'll be going on hives like these ones are, with doorway markers, because the bees like them. That end hive's got a lot of drones. We'll open the door. Where is it? We'll open the lower door so any drones aren't trapped. Yeah, all good in the bee hood. All 3 sites done. So we've had at the deer farm, we've had a combination 2 hives. Here we've had to combine 2 hives. At the farm we've done a combination of what did we do? Oh, we combined 2 hives, newspaper combines on 2 hives, and then we shook out 2 hives that were drone laying queens. I never like find the queen that's the drone layer. I never seem to have, I've never found one when I've done the shakeouts and that. I do look, but I never seem to find one. But it will be the one that'll be there and can't get back to the hive. See, look, that could be one there. No, just a bee. Anyway, I'm done before I get stung anymore. I got stung on my ankle, twice on my hand today. And they're still buzzing me. But it's scorching hot, it's scorchio. Anyway, done. Let's have a cold drink.